So I just wanted to show you some examples of the different types of content I've been making. This is one big tip for video creation. People like short video, and 2.5 to 5 minutes seems to be what resonates with a lot of people. And statistically, people watch less and less of the video. Although once you start going longer, people will actually sit through a 15-minute video. The curve really drops off, and people actually will watch those longer videos if you want to make longer content. But you've got to know that most people want to watch 2.5 to 5 minutes for their content. The other thing that I've done with this is to obviously optimize the title, and then I've had several publications carry it and link to it with the term social media monitoring. The other thing is I tried to have a bright thumbnail. I'll go through some of this in more detail, so that it would stand out and that people would link to it. The other thing that I've done is to actually link other videos to it. As soon as they click on it, they've got to enjoy that content, and you've got to get them to stick with your video. But equally, a short video, a 2.5-minute video, they're less likely to get bored with than a 6-minute or 7-minute video. I give a presentation, and I say at the end of the video, there's going to be a code that they can use for the product. So someone who's coming to this and wants that product code is also going to sit to the end of the video so that they'll get the product code at the end. And that's another way to incentivize people to watch the whole video. So I've said this is what the video is about, to try and get them engaged. And then I have an intro, and that intro brands my video, so that you know, if you keep coming back to these, you start to recognize the brand. It also starts to make it look like it has higher production values. And so people are more likely to be engaged with that, and also publishers are more likely to take that content with a higher production value. I shoot this on a green screen, so there's actually just a green background, and then I impose an image onto the background, so I can pose any image onto this. How do you get traffic from YouTube to something else? One of the mechanisms is to say, okay, here's some information about it, and then on my website there's something else that you can view, watch, download if you go there and actually engage with my other content. And then I list a bunch of media partners. So all of these websites carry this content series. So I've brought them in as media partners for my content. And that means that every week I produce new content for them, but as you can see, I'm getting a large number of sites to carry that content and be part of it. But I've made them part of the media, and they like to be part of the media that I'm producing. Another obvious way of doing video content is to do interviews like this. What does that do? Well, it means that I'm able to engage with other people in the industry. It means that when I interview them, they often will share that with social media. They'll tweet about it. They'll actually reblog that on their site as well. It gives me great content, and as the person interviewing them, it suggests that I'm the expert in the field. One of the challenges with doing interviews is having that person within the locality. With this video, what I've done is, for $20, I got a piece of recording software that would actually record from Skype. So that enables me to interview people from around the world. But with this video, what I've done is I shot me with a green. I was sitting with my camera with a green screen in the background, and that meant that I could take me and actually superimpose me on a different type of background, and so they're just having a normal Skype view, and that makes it look much more like I'm in a studio interviewing someone. It's another way of having a different type of content and a different scenario for how you're going to do content generation.